Well, welcome back. We're just chatting up here. What a fight card on Saturday night, live and exclusive around the world on DAZN from the Fontainebleau here in Las Vegas. And two fights I cannot wait for this Saturday. Of course, the main event, the world champion Raymond Muratalla, 23-0 against the former Olympic gold medalist Andy Cruz, 6-0, stepping up to challenge for the IBF world lightweight title. And of course, the big light heavyweight matchup as well, Khalil Coe from New Jersey against Jesse Hart. We're talking about Philadelphia in the house because, of course, we've got Bozy Ennis here as well. We've got Evan Korn from Top Rank as well, Robert Garcia, and also sitting up here, starting to get the feels of a possible Bozy Ennis, Robert Garcia matchup, maybe in the future. You never know our luck. We hope so. But tremendous fighters, tremendous trainers, great promotional companies coming together to provide a great fight night for subscribers on DAZN around the world on Saturday. Let's talk about that co-main event. A fight that was supposed to happen on the last Boots Ennis card. We've heard plenty of talk, we've heard plenty of bad blood, but this fight's so important. Shout out to, of course, Khalil Coe, who lost against Gallegos in Philadelphia, came back, went to Mexico in his backyard to avenge that defeat. And Jesse Hart, a two-time world champion, a title challenger, looking to fight for the world championship again. An absolute must-win for both guys. Jesse, let's start with you. Welcome. I've loved the build-up between you two guys. I loved the head-to-head yesterday. But the fact remains, both of you must win this fight on Saturday night. How are you going to do it?
You know, I'm not going to reveal that just yet, but, you know, I'm here. I showed up, I'm ready to fight. All systems go. I'm in tremendous shape. And we just have to see Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? All the talk is done. He said what he going to do. And all this is on. I'm here.
Well, the talking's not done because this is the press conference. So I'm going to ask you a few more questions if you don't mind.
Go ahead. I'm saying all the trash. Let's go.
You two have sparred before. You come into this fight with a huge amount of confidence. Why is that? What gives you the belief you beat this man on Saturday?
Me being me. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Me being me. You know, I ain't never not be confident in nothing I ever did in life. So that's who I am as a man. Confident in myself. I walk around with that.
I know the game plan's not going to be revealed, but you rate this guy. You see him lose that fight against Gallegos. You think he has the ability and the minerals to beat you on Saturday?
No, I don't think he got the minerals or whatever you just said to beat me. That's not even in the cards. He beat a guy that he lost to, and you know what?
Khalil, welcome. You said yesterday that you heard a lot on social media, but not so much. Now you still feel that energy. You're brimming with confidence ahead of what is a very important fight for your career in Las Vegas.
Man, I'm excited, man. He been talking so much shit on Instagram. You know, I don't do that talking, but the face-to-face was totally different. You know what I mean? I'm here. You said you wanted me to walk out first. I'm here. I'm ready. I'm excited. I can't wait.
That fight in Mexico was massive for you. You know, I was surprised when Keith told me that we want to run it back. It was such a huge moment for your career. It was really on the line there, but this is a big step up and maybe the last hurdle before you fight for a world championship.
Yeah, I'm excited, and this is like you said, that fight, we had to get it back because we knew what we were capable of. You know what I mean? We went in there and we made it look easy as we were supposed to do the first time. You know, and yeah, and we proved to make another statement this Saturday.
What do we expect to see from you again? You know, game plan aside, but when you went to Mexico, you ripped up the script, you boxed beautifully well, you took your time, you busted up. We've seen you in Las Vegas before, come out with devastating power and end fights within the first round as well. How do you beat this man on Saturday?
That's one thing. And he said, I'm a pressure fighter. I don't even know how to fight going backwards. You know, this is what he said. So he clearly hasn't seen any of my work. You know what I mean? And he gonna learn on the job. He gonna learn on the job Saturday.
That last fight against a Mexican fighter, we've enjoyed the build-up. You like that? You know, it is Philly against New Jersey. There is a little bit of bad blood here. The fans love it. The fans are excited.
We gonna fight. You know what I mean? We gonna go home. We gonna go to Philly, get a cheesesteak.
That's common. Everybody say that. You gotta come up with something else.
I'm always in Philly, buddy.
Just say something.
I'm always in Philly, buddy. I'm always in Philly, buddy.
You don't even talk.
I'm always in Philly, buddy. I was at your gym, buddy. You forgot?
And I ain't come to Jersey because y'all ain't. What? Both of you know, man. We got Bo up here. I ain't really saying
You don't need don't go that way.
It's my man.
Go that way.
It's my boo man.
You ain't you.
Good luck to both of you. Now, we go through to the World Championship fight, the thing that really matters, the belts, the legacy, the history. And this fighter to my right, a tremendous fighter, of course, Andy Cruz, one of the greatest amateurs of all time. It's a delight, as always. We have a number of fights coming up with Top Rank. This one was a purse bid, but we also have, of course, what I said, Navarrete against Nunes coming up in talks with loads of big fights with Top Rank. And Evan Corn, welcome. A big fight for your man. You know, this is a tremendous fight. I wouldn't say one that's been overlooked, because I think everybody in boxing knows how good a fight this is. But everybody in boxing does know that this is a tremendous matchup and a big fight for Top Rank on Saturday.
Excuse me. Thank you, Eddie, and Frank, and Kevin, and all the team at Matchroom for the hospitality. As always, huge fight for Raymond Muratalla, but in seeing a lot of the promotion and great content team you have over here, Eddie, at Matchroom, a lot of the narrative is Andy Cruz talking about wanting to reunite with his son, another one of our fighters, Keyshawn Davis, or his son as he calls him. But he's got a hell of a tough task in order to reunite with Raymond Muratalla on Saturday night. Raymond's got the best trainer in the world. He's been developed expertly by Top Rank, by our matchmakers. And yeah, it's a tall task. It's a tall task for Andy. A lot of people say it's a tough task for Raymond. He's a betting underdog, but we don't see it that way. And you know, it's 6 fights in the pro game, and the 7th is going to be his hardest by a long shot.
Well, thank you, Evan. And you're right what you say. Robert Garcia, tremendous trainer. Bozienis, tremendous trainer. I think too, like you said, the very top trainers in world boxing up here, and this is part of what is so intriguing about this matchup. Bozie, I guess you've never had a pro fighter who, after 6 fights, is challenging for the world title, but your man is, word out of camp, red hot, ready to make history on Saturday in Las Vegas.
Yes, he's ready. He's ready, and I know we're going up against a great fighter. You know what I mean? And I respect his training also. You know what I mean? And all we do is we're just ready to fight, man. I don't do too much talking, man. I just like to fight. You know what I mean?
Tell us about that sort of lack of, and that is your phone going off, Bozie. I'm pretty sure that is your phone. Yeah, that's okay. Don't worry. You know, you can get away with that. You're part of the team.
Okay.
If it was maybe Evan or something, we'd call him out.
Yeah.
But that lack of professional experience doesn't really matter. I mean, obviously, it's always, you know, great to have the rounds in the bank as a pro. But when he's done what he's done, you see him day in, day out. You fully believe this is his moment to become world champion.
Yeah, I think it's his moment right now. You know what I mean? He done everything in the amateurs, right? And I didn't take nothing away from him. All I did was add on. You know what I mean? And so we're gonna be ready though. You know what I mean? May the best man win, but I'm for sure my guys are gonna win.
Robert, again, quite strange for you facing a guy who's 6-0 for a world championship as well. You've been around a long time as a fighter and a trainer as well. Aware of the quality of Andy Cruz, but confident, like Evan, that this is the man that will grasp victory in Las Vegas.
100%. Look, first of all, it's a great thing that you guys are doing together with Top Rank. You know, next month, same thing. You know, it's something that boxing needs. Boxing needs is people to unite, promoters to unite, and do these big fights happen. You know, I respect Andy. You know, he's a gold medalist. You know, he's 6-0, challenging for a world title. That says a lot about him. He's got that. He's got the heart to do it. But you know, I do have the champion, and I know what we have. I know what we have. He's ready. He's ready for whatever they bring to the table.
For those that haven't seen Raymond Muratalla, we saw, of course, you know, a great performance against Zara Abdullayev as well. You know, a big puncher. You know, great fundamentals as well. Tell us about this man who Andy has to face at the weekend.
Look, it's gonna be a great fight. You know, we don't want to review anything, but it's gonna be a great fight. You know, we're in great shape. I know he is too. He looks great. You know, we're gonna put up a good fight. You know, I know that we're ready to take out the win. 100%.
Thanks, Robert. Andy, welcome. Listen, when we signed you, we talked about the desire to fight for world championships as quickly as possible. 6 fights, some great experience, but you know, as Evan said, there is no doubt this is the big step up for you on Saturday night.
Andy, en primer lugar, bienvenido. Cuando hicimos como ese contrato, cuando te firmamos primera vez, siempre hablamos del deseo de conseguir un título del mundo lo antes posible. Me hemos movido muy rápido, has tenido 6 peleas, pero como ha dicho Eden, esto sería la subida de escalón más grande en tu carrera este sábado, ser el retador para ganar el título del mundo.
Así es, primeramente darle las buenas tardes a todos los presentes. Gracias por apoyar este evento. Decirles que yo nací listo para este tipo de eventos. Siempre lo digo y el sábado voy a demostrarlo. Esta es una oportunidad que vengo esperando desde que llegué acá. Me llegó ahora y la pienso aprovechar al máximo.
How different has camp been for you? I know some of those fights that you were in early in your career, you kind of knew the outcome. I know you always train hard, but is there a little bit extra this time in training camp? Of course, knowing it's for the world title, but knowing it's this man.
Hablamos un poco de, ha sido diferente este campamento, obviamente cuando iniciaste en el campo profesional tenías como peleas que sabías más o menos el resultado de esas peleas. Esto es diferente, no sé si ha habido algo extra en ese campamento sabiendo que vas a disputar ese título del mundo.
Siempre, desde que llegué, soy consciente que cada pelea se va a ir haciendo más difícil, cada combate es más complicado, por lo tanto cada campamento es más intenso, más fuerte y este no fue la excepción. Sé que voy a enfrentar un gran rival como Muratalla y eso es lo que me motiva más.
Sí, sabemos de esa medalla de oro que conseguiste, vas por el doblete, ¿no? Este sábado ganar no solamente la medalla de oro, también el título del mundo en el campo profesional. ¿Qué significaría para ti conseguir ese reto y convertirte en campeón del mundo aquí en Las Vegas este sábado?
Realmente lo tomaría como mi final olímpica a nivel profesional. Sé que esta es una gran oportunidad, la oportunidad que quiere todo peleador y yo cuando la agarro no la suelto.
Raymond, welcome. A lot of people quite surprised you're the betting underdog in this fight. I'm sure you don't see it and your team don't see it as well, but I guess that's the amateur experience, the pedigree of Andy Cruz, ready to defend your world title on Saturday night in Las Vegas.
Absolutely. Absolutely ready. All the hard work is done. I mean, being with Robert, man, just a lot of talented work there, and just overall feel great. I'm ready for Saturday.
Obviously, last time against Abdullayev, you got the situation with the interim championship and the elevation as well. Feels a little bit like, I know you're a world champion in your own right, but this is the one that really cements you in the 135-pound division. You feel that as well, almost like a mini breakout fight to break through to those big fights.
Exactly. I think that's what I want. I want the big fights. Whatever happened. It is what it is. I'm the champ, so I'll be defending my title Saturday, and that's what I want. I want to get past this so I can get bigger fights going.
And again, just 6 fights in, don't take too much from that. You know, he has plenty of skill, but looking to use that experience, that heart, that engine against Andy on Saturday.
Yeah, I know he has the experience, but yeah, 6 fights is just, I think it's too soon for him, and I'm going to show that Saturday.
No doubt in your mind, and the new, no, it's not happening to Andy Cruz, and still, what's he going to be?
And still.
Yeah. Andy?
No creo.
I don't think so.
And the new. Yes, sir.
Yes.
And the new, yeah, yo estoy consciente de la calidad del rival, sé que es un gran peleador, sé que no por gusto es el campeón, pero creo que mañana será su última noche con el cinturón.